Hello, I'm Jenny Wakefield. I teach health and social care at Bede College. I've got lots of experience at teaching at Bede College, and I've helped lots and lots of students onto their future careers. So this is what health and social care is all about. There are lots and lots of different units on lots of different subjects, so there's always something that everybody will be interested in. One of our main units is about relationships in health and social care, and that's going to be relevant for anybody who's studying any type of health and social care and wants to make a career in health and social care, whether you want to be a nurse or a midwife or an optician or a GP or a nursery nurse. The way that you develop relationships is really, really important. So that's one of our key units that we'll be studying. We're also going to study a unit on mental health. We're going to study a unit on health and safety, which is very relevant at the moment. We're also going to have a look and study a unit on infection control. Again, a very key area at the moment in any area of health and social care work. One of the other things that's really interesting is we look at nutrition and how different people need different types of nutrition depending on what activities you're taking part in, how old you are. So there's lots of varieties and lots of different things that we're going to study over your time at Health and Social Care. Each unit will be assessed in a particular way. This means that the classes that we take for each unit will change a little bit according to how it's going to be assessed. Approximately half of the units that you study will be examined at the end of that unit, and you will sit down and you will answer short answer questions in that paper. And if that's the kind of assessment we're doing for that unit, we'll do short activities in class, lots of practice questions, some in-depth research into areas. For example, in Unit 2, we look into what our rights are, and everybody can choose their own topic area to research in that. Some of the units will be coursework units. So in class, we'll do a short amount of learning work about what is required for each part of that assessment. Then you'll be given time in class and as part of your own study time to create a piece of coursework that will illustrate what you've just learned. So for example, when we're looking at communicating with each other and when we're looking at developing relationships in a setting, you'll be studying a particular setting, explaining what that setting is. What happens in that particular primary school? What happens in that care home? What techniques can be used for communicating and for developing relationships in that? So it will depend on what subject we're actually studying, how you will be assessed. But overall, in your 2 years here, 50% of your time will be coursework and 50% of your time will be examined units. There are lots of reasons to join us at Bede to study health and social care. One of the reasons is I'm a very experienced and successful health and social care teacher. The other reason is I can offer you a variety of health and social care courses of different sizes to meet the needs of different students. Some students might want to take one block of health and social care and add to that 2 other subjects, for example, applied science or psychology. However, many of our students are actually taking the equivalent of 2 A-levels with us. So they have a double health and social care course, and alongside that, they will add either their GCSE Maths or English or another course. So there are lots of opportunities, lots of flexibility for students to study health and social care at Bede. Another reason for studying at Bede is that we encourage you to do work experience. Work experience is not a compulsory part of this particular health and social care course. However, lots of our students go on to work at Revitalise in Southport. They can spend a week with adults who have various additional needs and disabilities, and they support those adults. We also work with other local organisations for local work experience. So once you've completed your courses in health and social care at Bede, the next question for you is, what's my next step? Where am I going to go? Many of my students do go to university because if you want to be a nurse, you have to go to university to study a 3-year degree in nursing. If you want to be a primary school teacher, again, you have to go to university. And the health and social care qualifications will allow you to do that. They'll give you the kind of work experience which will give you a very good personal statement to get onto those courses. But what's becoming very popular at the moment is studying to be a paramedic or to be a midwife. And again, will give you lots of experience, will help with those kinds of qualifications. Not all of our students go on to university. Many of our students go and work in the local care industries or go on to further training. And I have many students who go into things that are not related to health and social care. For example, many students go on to study psychology. So it's a course that presents you and supports you in many, many options. You need a number of GCSEs at grade 4 and above. Come and see us and we'll talk you through the details. There are a lot of options when studying health and social care at Bede, a lot of flexibility for students, a variety of ways of studying, and I'm looking forward to you joining me in the classroom. So I hope to see you soon.